But let's hear it for the first program, Multicultural Business Women.
Hello everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have too many slides, so it's really good to have this one. And I only have 5 minutes, 5 to 10. I gotta be quick because I have a problem in, putting down my stuff. So, thank you very much for letting me be here. My name is Sanina Rana. I have a Pakistani background, born in Denmark. And I've been through, the whole educational system since I was 1 month and until now. I'm almost 42 years old, single mother of 2 kids, and I've been 18 years on the Danish business market, of which 16 years in IBM in multiple roles, as a country marketing manager, as a project leader where I had 10 people from Aarhus in Jutland. You might have heard some people in Denmark say that it's another country in Denmark. Yeah. I've been within sales leading, I have been in business controls, in multiple roles in IBM. So today, my role is a sales leader within big data in Denmark. Alongside with my job, I have this hard project. During my career, I was missing, I thought I didn't know the unwritten rules that existed in the Danish business environment. So I founded an association called Multicultural Business Women, which I founded back in 2011. The main purpose is to establish a relation for these women with a different cultural background than Danish, that either are born in Denmark or came to Denmark as an adult, has at least a bachelor's or master degree. Okay, I have to speak louder. I will do that. Thank you. Who are burning to do career, and also to learn and to focus on their career development. So let me just move on to the next slide. We were 7 when we started. We are now 460 LinkedIn members. We are 275, almost 300 solid members. We have more than 46 cultures represented, not from a specific regional area, but all around the world. And we have matched almost 200 CVs on 3 different levels: entry, expert, and executive levels. We have quarterly network meetings. We call them workshops because we offer our members to come every quarter, and we give them. We have different topics like personal influence, personal communication, something like that, or personal leadership, something that can help them. If they have some barriers that can move outside of that, so they get a kind of mini plan for themselves whenever they leave that network meeting. We introduced a think tank in a panel discussion in the Parliament in 2013. The main purpose is to focus on those target groups that are just below the CXO level, and to learn them, not a checklist, but what does it require to get up on a CXO level. So we have made an agreement with an international recruitment company called Boyden. Anyone knows that? No? They're recruiting middle management, but also CXO level people. So they come on an annual roundtable, and they talk about what does it require for you to get on this level if you really aspire to do that. And also we have a female that already is there that can talk about her journey through her career. So these are the cultures that are represented in our association. This is the board. We have, as I said, board member Birte Balasini. She's born in Jutland, and she's married to an Iranian guy. She has 2 kids with him, 2 boys. She's still married, and I say, Birte, I'm more Danish than you are because I'm born in Copenhagen and I have 2 divorces behind me, so you are not, you're still married. and Marie Vestergaard, she's from Fyn. You know Fyn? Yeah. It's a very small island. I say, Marie, for helvede, I'm even more Danish than you are. Okay, this is the think tank with female politicians and female business leaders. We need to open doors for each other. I realized how important networking is during my career. I won an international direct marketing award back in 2009. Don't ask me how. But suddenly I was in San Diego with 100 Danish sales and marketing executives. And 6 months later, I was asked to be a part of a board in a Danish direct marketing association. I've been there 5 years. I realized, even though you are as a foreigner or a person screaming out that you are the most qualified person for this job, they don't care if they don't like you. I'm not saying that it happened to me, but I realized that if they like you, people buys and work with people they like. If they don't like you, they won't want you as an employee, they don't want you as a manager, they don't want you at all. You will be put on a sidetrack. So networking is key to success here in the small country. We have all these sponsors, and then our mentoring program. We have 3-level program. Entry level is for those who are just newly graduated. They can get a mentor who can tell them about how to do career in general, how to apply for a job, because that is the main focus of people just newly graduated. After a couple of years of experience, if you know which direction you would like to go, even if you don't know, you want to go in marketing, sales, accounting, then you can get a person on that level as a mentor. And then executive level, if you after minimum 6 to 10 years of work experience would really like to be on a CXO level, it's also a decision to make whether you want to go there or not. Then you can get a mentor on this level. We have 5 primary mandatory areas on top of any personal and other areas that you want to discuss with your mentor. These are the 5 areas that are mandatory, and we facilitate. You can have a mentor for 1 year, and you can keep that mentor for 5 years if you would like, or even more if you like. But after a year, we would expect you to reconsider, make a recommitment and say, okay, now this woman has squeezed me for all the skills I had, so I don't think I can give her anything. Or you might be in the middle of something, so you can, continue your mentoring. Or you can say, I would really like to have him as my mentor, but he made me think of something else. I need a mentor on this area as well. You can also have a mentor in this area. We also, because we experience through this mentoring program that we are sometimes our biggest enemy or our biggest barriers. Some women had difficult, relationships with their boyfriends or had some difficult times or some personal challenges where they needed a coach. So we made an agreement with Acuity World that they could get a coach alongside. It's for free. If you pay an annual membership of 150 krona, that's just a symbolic amount. And then you pay 150 krona to get a mentor. So, and within that, you get these quarterly meetings for free, you get this coach for free. And these coaches are from Acuity World. They are not just having a 6-week or a year of education. They have 2 years of education within NLP, PLP, and such things. So they also have some psychological things that can help our members a lot. So a mentor is someone who is more experienced than you are. It's a guide. He will guide you through your professional career. And then alongside with that, you can use a coach who can help you with, improving yourself personally. So the first thing here is to know yourself. I saw in an earlier presentation that know yourself. It's so important, to have the right perception of your skills and your strengths. Some people think that they are the God's gift to the business environment. Some people think the opposite. It's so important that you are standing right there where you have the right perception and and you're honest to yourself and be open to your mentor. Because if you get to a high position too early, you will ruin your career. You will go 5 years back. So having the right perception is the key before you start mentoring. The next thing is something about sort of sociological opinions. Learn about, 50 years back in Denmark, in the Danish history, Danish women were also living in the patriarchal environments. Today, they are there on the top management positions. Networking. Network is key if you want to do career in Denmark. If you want to start up your business, you have to do networking because Denmark is based on networking. Networking is not all about having thousands of LinkedIn connections. It's all about focusing on who is my close connectors and where do I want to go. I want to go within marketing, okay. So who should I network with? Make a strategy, just like you make a marketing strategy, and how you do build up the networking in Denmark. Then you have Danish culture. You know, you have certain goals and no-goes in the Danish business environment. And Danish humor, you have to know that even I, after, you know, almost 42 years, sometimes when my colleagues say a joke, I say, okay, do you want me to laugh now? Okay, I can do that. So this is all about knowing how is my culture different from the Danish culture. Even though I say that I am completely Danish, and you shouldn't ask me that question because you can see that, right? I look like a typical Nordic woman, don't I? But I have some genes from the Pakistani culture, you know, so that goes again and defines me as a person. So that is very important as well. And then it's all about making a decision and stick to it. Make a career goal. Say, where do I want to see myself? Okay, I know I've run out of time now. Make a realistic goal based on where you want to work and how you see, you know, you have to see yourself the next 5 years someplace. So we have some, this is an example of some links to some tools that we have adapted in our mentoring program. We have developed it based on feedback every year from our mentors and mentees. So in the beginning, they didn't know, I mean, when they met each other, and now we are going to talk about barriers and strengths, they didn't know how to start the dialogue, so we gave them some tools. It's good to take a personal test about yourself, and you can talk about that. Even make a SWOT analysis. I mean, you will be surprised. I can give an example with a Russian girl I was mentoring. It was 5 years back. And her SWOT analysis were like, her weaknesses were like this, and her threats were like even bigger, and her strengths were like very small, and her opportunities were even more smaller. And I said, why do you say that? You have a master's degree from Russia. I mean, you are here in Denmark, and you have a lot of opportunities. No, but she had this lack of confidence, you know, that I can't speak the Danish language. And I think that there are more people here that has the same education in mine from the CBS, and therefore they have more opportunities than I have. And I said, wrong. This is completely wrong. Look at your opportunities. Look at after 5 years, you maybe can speak Danish, and you can understand Danish. You are married to a Danish guy. And then I said, then suddenly a company wants to expand to Russia, or they need a person who has cultural understanding. So who has the most strength, you or a Danish girl that has never been abroad? So think about, when I made this exercise, her strengths became bigger and opportunities bigger, and her weaknesses were like this. So, so these are the 5 areas that I want to go in depth with. And I would say, even though the target group is female with a different cultural background than Danish, we also have male members who enjoys the network of coming to the quarterly events, and who also are mentors. But unfortunately, as a male, you can come to the quarterly events and gain some inside knowledge, but you can't have a mentor through our association. I'm sorry. Just to give you throw out some recommendations. I believe that some of you are here, you all are foreigners, right? Yes? So you are here either because you are looking for a job, or you are here to understand, either you have a job also and you want to understand the barriers or unwritten rules. First of all, you all have come out of your comfort zone by coming to another country. That you have shown, right? You want to do some more. That is really great. Not many people would like to get out of their comfort zone, even people here in Denmark and even those from Jutland. Secondly, there are 3 recommendations I would like to give you. First of all, you have got out of your comfort zone. That is fantastic. That is really good in your development. But the second thing is that you might be open to change, but you have to be adaptive to change. That is one of the key things. You have to be proactive. Don't sit down and think the job will come to you. If you have sent 100 applications, think that a Danish woman or a Danish man has maybe sent 300 applications. And networking, that is crucial. Go out, there are a lot of free, business lounge networking that you can meet people. That's how Danish people do. go out and network with people. And don't hesitate to reach out, because there are a lot of people that really wants to, give themselves and give their knowledge to other people. And if someone, the first 10 companies says no, then go to the next one. Okay? Thank you very much for listening.